Shalom Aleichem, everyone. Good Tevach. We are continuing here in Hachzig's learning of the Pele Yoetz. Today is day number 120, and we'll conclude the chapter of Bachar, of how one should use their youth in the right way. Even if a person hasn't been so careful from the beginning, for many years of their avodas Hashem, they didn't take advantage of every single day and serve HaKadosh Baruch Hu the way they're supposed to. Don't despair though. Yezer kegibur chalatzav, gird your strength. Ala Torah, on the Torah you have to learn. Ve'ala avodah, in the service of Hashem. Ve'ala tshuva, and do tshuva. Ve'amar yoimer, you should say to yourself, Ashuv hayoim, let me do tshuva today. Shema amus lamacha, maybe tomorrow I'll die. Rachmana litzlan. Ki ein lamaves his mameh, death does not delay. When it's time, it's time. Katan the gadol shamu, whether a person is a katan, they're a child, whether they're a gadol, whether they're an older person, or a small person, or a great person, it's all the same. Ve'afilim im echya shonim harbe. La'olam, la'eya bacha kayam hazeh. Even if I'll live for many, many years to come, I'm still never going to be a bacha, a young man like I am today. If I don't take advantage of my abilities and my strengths now, when will I do that? Maybe tomorrow I won't be able to do like I do today. Today you feel good. Today you're healthy. Today you're strong. Does anybody know what tomorrow is going to bring? Maybe tomorrow you wake up with a cold. Maybe tomorrow you're going to be achy. Maybe tomorrow things are not going to go your way. Maybe tomorrow you're going to get fired. Who knows what's going to happen tomorrow? Nobody knows. So if you have today, capitalize on today. If you could, take advantage of today and fulfill your potential, do whatever you can. Because today is going to keep going and it's never going to come back. You can never get the day back. It's gone. How will you ever fix up and rectify today if you ended up wasting the precious time that you have? The Horowitz was found one year before Rosh Hashanah Yom Kippur time. He was crying and he said, Yisrael Meir, you wasted 11 minutes this year. How are you going to answer Hashem? And that's because the Horowitz understood that every day was precious. Every day has potential that no other day in history will ever have again. And if he didn't take advantage of those 11 minutes of the year, he felt that he wasted 11 minutes of opportunity that can never be rectified. It says the Pele Yoetz, don't delay don't delay for tomorrow what you could do today, because you'll never know what tomorrow will look like. And therefore, take advantage and use your koichos today. Therefore, yachish, do not procrastinate. Miflad lo yafiyom, you need to secure yourself a place of refuge where you're going to be in the world to come. You'll find such a wondrous day and the ultimate goal of the redemption for yourself. If you utilize your time in this world wisely, you will be zeicher to the ultimate redemption in the time that it comes, when Mashiach will be here and you'll be rewarded for all of the hard work that you put in. However, says the Pele Yoetz, this is not the way of many of the youth of our generation. They're not going and chasing after mitzvahs and figuring out how to do tshuva and get closer to Hashem and capitalize on every minute in this life. No. They are going and following the advice of their Yetzer Haras. And therefore they even advise each other. And they say to their friend, No, Shlomo Melech said that a young man should rejoice in his yaldus, in his youth. We're only going to be young once, man. Come on, we got to take advantage over here. We're young people right now. So what should we do? L'cha nir v'doidim, v'nis alsa b'avim, v'nosim leilos kem. We have to get involved and entrenched in all the things that we desire and we love in this world. Let's make our nights like the daytime. Just let's go through the night. Let's have a blast. Eis lischoik, there's a time to laugh. Eis lishto is a time to drink and get drunk and merry. Eis l'soyre, there's a time l'shoyre to sing. Ve'es l'rakeh, there's a time to dance. We're going to have a grand old time in this world, he says to his friends. V'ke'ena tanugois b'nei adam, and other pleasures that people have in this world. Hashem hevel urus ruach, but they're all futile and they're all a waste of time and energy. Hashem nefesh ve'ad basa yechala, your nefesh and your flesh, your body will be destroyed for the person who chases after all of their taivas and their desires and their pleasures here in this world. It costs a lot of money to do such a thing, and the body is always you have to expend a lot of time and effort, and the body is always wants, and you're going to answer your body. If you do answer your body, you're going to increase all the sins. And you won't even look to what HaKadosh Baruch Hu really wants. Nebuch says, the Pele Yoetz, we live in a generation, this is his time, imagine how much more so by us, that people have all the koiches, they have all the potential, all the abilities, what you could accomplish in your life to become the best you possible. And they waste all of that energy chasing after fleeting fancies of this world, the foolishness of the world all around them. And we don't think about Hashem. Shema'avdin brachais, ukrishma, tefillah, they're so busy, up all night, sleeping during the day. They miss out on many brachas, blessings to make. And krishma, they don't say at the right time. Utfilos, they don't daven tefillah. They don't daven shmon esrei, shachris, mincha, marv. They're too busy chasing after their desires. The kehena rois, rabbi, so many terrible things. Kashem eforsim lein kol. Anyone whose eyes are not closed or are not weak, just open up and you will see clearly what exactly is going on. And if we're honest with ourselves, we'll admit and we'll acknowledge our faults, and we must try to improve. A person who desires life, Yehudi, who is a Jew, and he believes in what it says in our Torah. And in the words of our holy sages, if the sins come and they try to seduce you, don't pay attention, don't be drawn after them. You have to remind yourself that at the end of days, HaKadosh Baruch Hu is going to bring you to judgment on everything that you did, even the things that you thought were hidden and you forgot about. Hashem sees everything and doesn't forget a thing. Rather fear HaKadosh Baruch Hu from your youth. Hashem nitzav alav, and then Hashem will stand on you, will stand with you. He will be your help. Someone who comes to purify themselves, Messiah or Yisrael, HaKadosh Baruch Hu will help such a person. Says the Pele Yoetz, youth is something incredible, but it's not meant to be wasted. It is meant to be used when you have koiches, when you have energy, when you have life force in you. Do everything that you can to serve Hashem, because once that day is gone, it's gone. What you could have accomplished, you'll never accomplish again. What you could have achieved and reached, you'll never. And therefore, take advantage of every day. And the healthier you are, and the younger that you are, and the stronger that you are, and the more your mind is still working and your energy is still in you, make sure you take advantage. One day, you'll be an old person who can barely move and can barely talk and can barely walk. What are you going to do then? There won't be any time to suddenly start making amends. And therefore, as long as youth is still in a person, and youth today in America and in the world, youth goes on for decades. There are 75, 80-year-olds that are more youthful than a 40-year-old and 50-year-olds. And therefore, take advantage. Chaparine. Use your strength and your health and serve the Rabbi Shalom. And that's a chus. We'll rescue our time. We'll use our days wisely. And we'll become the great person that HaKadosh Baruch Hu wants us to become when we utilize the opportunities and the potential and the time to serve HaKadosh Baruch Hu in the right way. All the best.